We will take this image and we will create this animation using DaVinci Resolve. And if you want to follow along, project files are in the description below. Go here left, transform. You can move the footage easier. In inspector here, video, go to composite, reduce opacity. So we can clearly see where's the waterfall. So we put more or less in the same position. Perhaps we scale it, increase the opacity back again. Go to color. By holding space button, you can zoom in. Then window, and we choose a mask and create a mask. At the moment, doesn't have to be precise. Later we can make adjustments. Then right click in this area, add alpha output, connect blue to blue. I go back to edit and I will increase the size a little bit. Back to color, then softness, increase it so it blends in better. Then go to curves, try to adjust with this main curve here, the color. Yeah, you see if we drag the midtones, it's matching quite well. And if you play, look at that. I go back to edit. I forgot to extend the image like that. So I will disable waterfall for now. And the next one is waterflow. Go back to colors and we repeat the same steps here. We go to window and we choose a pen tool. Hold space button to zoom out. And again, I'll make a rough selection. We can adjust the mask later. Right click, add alpha output, connect blue to blue. And here I'll adjust the mask accordingly. Like this, and we increase the softness. Go back to edit. Okay, looking good. Then we have to match the color. There is has a nice cyan color there. To do that, hold Alt button to duplicate this footage. Then on the top one, go here. It's called effects. Right in the search, look for generator. You see color generator. We drag and drop it over the top layer. Then pick the color, pick screen color, and choose one of the colors. Pick this one. Then video, composite, and change the color. Now look at that. Now select both, right click, new compound clip. I'll just call it Waterflow. And I will reduce opacity, just a touch, you know, so we can see some reflections like that. And because I normally create a 30-second video loops, what I'm gonna do here, because it's going out, I will take a razor blade tool and I will cut this part. Then I'll take the second part, I will drag into the very beginning. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna make a transition from this part to this part, because this is a continuation of the very end of this video, right? And thus we're gonna make transition from here back to beginning of this video. Have this one selected. We add a keyframe, move further, almost to the very end, and reduce the opacity to 0. And the keyframe is added automatically, right? If you disable it, you will see how it vanishes away. Now we're gonna do the same thing here. First add a keyframe here where the other one is finishing, and then go to the very beginning and I add 0 here. Then we can select both Waterflow clips, new compound clip, Waterfall Loop, create. And if you duplicate, for example, play it, you see a seamless transition. So I'll delete for now. The next thing what we have to make is the waterfall, because it's a pretty short footage. It is 18 seconds. Hold Alt to duplicate like that. I'll move it like this. Add keyframes here. Opacity gonna be 0, and the footage below we're gonna make opacity 100. Add a keyframe. Move all the way, almost all the way to the end. This one gonna fade out, so gonna be opacity 0. And this one gonna fade in with opacity 100. I will disable this top layer. As you can see, if you play, that's not ideal. We can adjust the keyframes. How about we make fade in faster than fading out, like this. To adjust the keyframes, we have this button here, right? You press it and you see all the keyframes available. Yeah, transition is happening. Then we're gonna take this layer, razor, we're gonna cut it just so it aligns with the rest of the videos. Again, pen tool, and I'll take this one, I will drag to the very beginning. So now we're gonna have continuation from this to this, and then transition to this. So this one gonna be opacity 100, this one below gonna stay 0. We move further, so this one has opacity now 100, and this one gonna fade out and gonna have opacity 0. Right, if we play, see, you have a nice transition happening. So again, I will select all just to make it more clean, more neat. New compound clip, waterfall loop. Nice, just like that. And this is how you have the animation done. Next thing what you have to do, select all, right click, again, new compound clip, just call it loop. And like this, you duplicate by holding Alt button for as many times as you want. And you have audio sounds, you just directly drop it here. If, for example, you're making 8-hour video, I know it might take too long to drop one by one. So you just select all, right click, new compound clip, create. And now you have what, like 3 minutes video clip. And then you just hold Control button, press letter C. And by holding Control button and pressing V, you will duplicate like this for as much as you want. Even up to 8 hours of video in literally seconds. And once you have everything ready, you go to deliver, choose location, file name, format, make sure to change it to MP4 here, and then quality. Of course, the higher the quality, the bigger the file size. I choose normally best one, then press add to render queue, and you have a pop-up here, and press render all, and it all will be done.